Hello everybody and welcome to Rent a Girlfriend episode 6 anime review. In this episode we got introduced to a new heroine. I'm actually not so sure what her deal is really, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. But I can't get a read on her. Do I think she's cool or do I think she's terrible? I think I need to know a bit more before I make an informed judgment. But so at the moment she's not as good as Chizuru. That's basically where I'm at so far. But yeah, no, also his friends got game, I guess? I don't know. We'll get to that. Anyway, first off, let's get into the episode, see how everything kicked off, starting with the beginning, obviously, going through it chronologically. Wouldn't that make sense? Let's do this. Pick up right where we left off with Chizuru saying, hey, it's fine to sleep in this room, which of course leads Kazuya to think, oh, she must be turned on. And she promptly kicks him for that, because of course she does. He can see it, she can see it in his face what he's thinking, because he's a dirty little boy. It's exactly what he is. She just didn't want to feel bad making him sleep outside, because hey, you're a paying customer, you should get what you're paid for and all that. I was like, he's technically not paying for this, if you want to make sense. But then she's like, if you try anything, first off, I will sue you. And second of all, I will break your arm, okay? So, Kazuya's a bit of a wimp. He's not gonna... being threatened like that, he's like, okay, I know my role. He can't sleep, obviously, because he's too, his heart's going all doki doki, I guess. Wonders how she feels about him, and I'll tell you, she thinks you're cool because you saved her. Stupid Kazuya. There's something there, man. Open your eyes. I mean, that's what everyone thinks, you know. It's obvious. Asks why she's asleep, so he feels like he can say all this, I guess. He asks why she went so far to save him, which I think it was a bit harsh. It was just CPR, my dude. Doesn't get an answer because she thinks she's asleep. He thinks she's better than him in every single way. Goes through it all. Wants to get to know her better, which is, you know, nice. Then he basically says, do we really have to say we broke up? Because when I'm with you, I feel like I'm growing as a person. And it's like, it's kind of nice. It's not even they're sort of, how do you explain it? It's not even romantic at the moment. It's just he wants to better himself. I mean, obviously he likes Chizuru as well, but he wants to better himself for her, as opposed to just, let's do this to get together. I think this show gets a bad rap, you know, and maybe I'm in the very small minority. It's real trashy at points. But some stuff makes you think. Not a lot, not often, I'll be honest, but it happens sometimes. He wants to keep renting and she's like, sure, why not, we can do that. But we do need to stop lying at some point in a way that doesn't hurt the grandmas and everything. Best way to do that, Kazuya, just get a real girlfriend, man. It's easy. Easy, Kazuya. Easy. It's not easy for that boy. Let's just put it that way. They've told all their friends they've decided to keep dating. I say their friends, Kazuya's friends. Chizuru's friends don't know, obviously. Kibe can barely contain his jealousy at this point. He's just like, congratulations, man. I'm really happy for you, you know. And he's not happy for him at all. He wants to punch him. Mammy's across the way and she's like, obnoxious. I hate you all. And I'm like, what's your deal, Mammy? I don't understand her deal at all. It's like she dumped him. And then is pissed off that he's got a new girlfriend. What's up with you? What's up? Does she just hate all? Hope we find out what her deal is at some point, because I mean, it won't make her any more of a better person. But hey, it'd be nice to know why she's so crap. You know, that would in a very nice way. Kazuya and Chizuru go over some ground, which is basically, here's what we're doing, here's the rules and everything. And also we see the switch get flipped on when the waitress appears, how friendly she gets, as opposed to her regular demeanour. I think her regular demeanour is better, more honest. Be more honest, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. He realises she's totally out of his league. He broke his phone when he jumped in to save her, because he just dropped his phone, remember, and jumped in. And she's looking at it like, man, that's kind of cool, you don't even care, you know? You know? There's something, man. Stay positive or you'll never meet the right girl, is what she says. But he's just like, I'm more into you right now, damn it. Or is that later on that happens? Can't remember. Then, you know, they split up or whatever. He runs into some other girl. No, they don't. I've gone too far ahead. My mistake. He runs into his other friend, not Kibe, the other one, whose name I didn't write down. It turns out that guy's also got a girlfriend, and I'm basically Kazuya in this situation. Like, what? Impossible. And they organise a double date immediately, and it's just like, okay, I guess that works. And Kazuya just doesn't understand because he's like, also I don't understand. I think it was here, it might have been later. I can't remember. He's like, how friend sucks with the girls. How did he get a proper girlfriend before me? And I'm like, Kazuya, you had a mammy, right? Like, you did have a girlfriend first. Like, don't forget mammy. She's terrible. Maybe you do want to forget her, actually. Never mind. Moving on. But yeah, they got a double date organised. So then Kazuya is wondering, what the hell kind of girl would fall for my friend? He's an idiot. And then he runs into some other girl and sees her underwear. And she calls him a perv and then runs off. And as soon as she showed up, ran into him, I was like, I see where this is going. We all know where this is going, don't we? Yes, we do. And it goes pretty much exactly where you'd think it would go. Quick section here where Chizuru gets a call from a friend that did something for her. I must have completely missed what this was because I missed the relevance of it, I guess. But hey, that was the thing that happened. They're going bouldering is where they're going for the next... for the double date and everything. Matey boy shows up with his girlfriend. Her name is Ruka, by the way. And wouldn't you know it? It's the girl that ran into... Or who ran into her? They both ran into each other. The girl that called Kazuya a perv is his girlfriend. Okay? Also, way out of his friend's league. I call BS on this, basically. Is what I'm saying here. But yeah, then Kazuya starts checking her out, be like, oh yeah, very nice, and Chizuru just glares at him. That was a real glare. That wasn't a rental glare. That was a Kazuya, what the hell are you doing? I'll kill you kind of glare. So, pay attention to your girlfriend, I guess, Kazuya, because then she'll become your girlfriend with no quotation marks. Damn it, Kazuya. You're not even faithful. What are you doing, man? So at the bouldering place, his friend is totally showing off because his friend is really good at this, which makes sense. You want to show off, I guess. Chizuru's climbing is interesting. It's very, what's the word? We'll go with erotic. That's a good word. And yeah, friend basically planned this out as well. He was like, haha, genius. And Kazuya's like, you are a genius, my friend. Hell of a schemer this man is. Kazuya sucks at the climbing, obviously. So we've got Chizuru and friend, whose name I don't remember. They're really good. Kazuya sucks. Ruka is also not very good. Kazuya tries to like give her a thumbs up to be like, we both suck, and she's like, I'll get out of my face, basically. So feels bad for Kazuya, but hey, what can you do? Kazuya asks his friend, okay friend, for reals though, how the hell did you get Ruka? Because that doesn't make no sense in my brain. Which, I mean, he shouldn't be too harsh, because to them, I mean, it makes sense because Kazuya's not with Chizuru, but to them, he's like, what are you talking about, you know? You got Chizuru, that doesn't make sense either. So yeah, basically boiled down to what the friend was saying, was basically boiled down to his manly side, and I'm just looking at him like, no. I know don't judge a book by its cover, but no, you know. And Chizuru says that somebody going all out is inspiring no matter what the goal, in, you know, talking about him trying to get back with his ex, but now he's like, but I'm more into you now than her, you know. This was when this happened, I remember it. She gives him her drink, and it's like very nice and everything. I think she already had some. That's an indirect kissu, which, you know, because they're fully grown adults, they don't really care about that, obviously. Ruka then takes Chizuru away for something, I forget exactly what it was, and now he's inspired to do his best at climbing that wall thanks to Chizuru. Both metaphorical and literal, because there's a wall in front of him that needs some goddamn climbing. So while Ruka and Chizuru are gone, they start talking, and basically the gist of it is, Ruka knows that Chizuru is a rental girlfriend. How she knows, we don't know, but she knows. So she's Esper, I guess. They return. Chizuru immediately goes to Kazuya and he's like, she knows! So that's scary. Brief panic ensues between the two of them. Chizuru tries to tell Ruka, like, hey, I'm not a rental girlfriend, I'm actually his girlfriend, you know. You know, makes sense. And then she's like, have a kiss then. And it's like, what, you know? It's like brief panic again. Kazuya's like, okay, how are we going to get out of this one? He sees Chizuru and she's got this super determined look on her face, and it's like, oh my god, she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. She doesn't quite do it. She does, but she blocks his mouth with her fingers and also puts her phone up so Ruka can't see. Like, I appreciate the effort, but there's no way that was gonna fly, you know? So she couldn't see anyone. I mean, they did more effort than I was expecting them to do with the whole basically touching thing, you know, with the fingers in the way. That was basically it. I was expecting just them to leave a gap. But no, I don't think that's going to fly. And no, it didn't. Ruka was like, I don't believe you. I couldn't see it. This is BS. Do it again. And everything. They try and play it off like, we're in a public place. That would be, you know, indecent. Kazuya, thankfully, makes the save. He's like, oh, Chizuru, didn't you have to go visit your grandma this afternoon? Basically because if they were both in the same place, there's no way that they were going to get out of this with the secret intact. So it was a good plan by Kazuya. It was forced as hell, but I mean, there have been worse plans in the world. So good job there, Kazuya. The other three, should say, they walk home, and there's some lewd hand-holding going on between Ruka and the friend. Super lewd. Can't believe they would do that in public. What's wrong with those people? Kazuya is basically thinking, I have to do whatever I can to keep the secret for both of us, you know. Eventually they all split up and everything. Kazuya goes after Ruka. Not the smartest decision, because she was just down there waiting for him, and she was just like, I take this as your admittance of guilt then, Mr. Fake Boyfriend. I forget exactly what she said. Basically, if he hadn't have gone down there, she would know, oh, he's got nothing to hide. But because he came after her, obviously, the man's hiding something and he's trying to keep it a secret because he's overreacting, basically. Kazuya, in trying to do what he could to hide it, actually made everything way worse. Shocker, you know? And that was the end of the episode. Curious to know where this whole thing's going. Like, first off, why does Ruka care if she's a rental girlfriend? Why does it have anything when it impacts on her and everything? I don't get it. Second off, why is she with his friend? Like, sounds kind of harsh, but she didn't seem super interested in the friend, you know? My only thinking is maybe she is also a rental girlfriend and knows of Chizuru because Chizuru's really good and everything. And obviously friend doesn't know Chizuru is a rental girlfriend, so maybe he was trying to get Kazuya jealous of him? Not jealous, but, you know, be on an even... Maybe he was jealous of Kazuya, wanted to be on the even playing field, so he got a rental girlfriend. But he didn't know that Kazuya's is also a rental girlfriend, so really they're both renting. But Ruka knows because Chizuru's really good. Maybe. I have no idea. That's just my early theory. Anyway, get to whatever my favourite part of the episode was. Favourite part of the episode with Chizuru was basically her... It was her quick thinking with the kiss thing. Very good. I mean, it wasn't a foolproof plan, obviously, because it didn't work. But, hey, quick thinking is good. The longer you take to think of something, the more suspicious you seem. But here, Chizuru's quick thinking, despite Kazuya being, you know, Kazuya, it solved the problem. I mean, it helped solve the problem, despite, again, Kazuya sort of buggered it all up even more later on. So, Chizuru did her part, Kazuya screwed it up. So, I feel like that might be a recurring theme, which is a bit harsh on Kazuya, but hey, it is what it is. Anyway, this was another solid episode. I actually am interested to see what's going on with the Ruka stuff. I bet it's way less complicated than what I said. You know, bet it's just, she was just a girl and she just happened to like him, you know, somehow. I'm being so mean to the friend today. Don't judge a book by its cover. He could be really cool, but I doubt it somehow. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing and stuff for more reviews. That would help me out a lot. I will see you next week for another episode of this. Take care, and bye guys.